Today I stayed up far later than planned again. Um, my ledger's not working well. It's more of a Solana issue probably. I was just trying to swap some stuff and move some stuff around, but that wasn't really working. It's like maybe 1:30. I don't know. I messed up by just staying up as late as I did, and this week, like honestly, I worked a lot. But I feel like I didn't move the needle forward. Like I lost track of things. I was working a lot of hours, but I was being reactive. I was trying to stay on top of things, and that was really, yeah. And then it definitely drove some frustration this week, and I feel that a lot. I was thinking about it a lot earlier. I was reflecting on it, and just I think anxiety can be driven from having too many options and not knowing which one to pick, or also from not knowing everything that you have on your plate, and kind of forgetting or losing that list. For me, at least, that drives a lot of anxiety. So, for example, I know that I have a lot of things on my plate. If I don't keep an accurate record of everything on my plate, I'm worried about things falling through the cracks. And so I usually update my list, but this week I've been just on this one client specifically helping them. Like I've been above and beyond for them and super committed, but I can't drop everything. Like I have a company to run as well. And so I have to create that space for myself and double down on that. I'm excited about it because I can, tomorrow I can try again. But that's been a little bit frustrating and just, not a reason for concern, but yeah, that part just felt like it felt pretty shit, to be honest, for most of the evening. I just felt a little bit annoyed with the way things were and whatever. And it's not, at the end of the day, like, I know exactly what needs to be done. Sometimes it's just you have not so good days, and at the end of the day, you just do what has to be done and you move on. You have the next day, and it doesn't really matter. But it's natural and pretty okay. Like, yeah, sometimes things aren't going to be the best, but anyway, tomorrow I'll be jumping back on things. Hopefully, record a better update because today's pretty short. I was jumping on calls with them. Anyway, gonna sleep. Gonna turn on Alarmy again, the app that I use to try and get on top of like waking up early, because that has been a failure this week. And yeah, that's my plan for right now. Gotta get on top of things and get back on track. Booked flights for London, so I'll be in London 23rd to 27th of April, and then I gotta book things for everything else, and I gotta make sure I'm on track for my goal. I gotta get back on top of my goal for this month, and this week I didn't give at all time to that goal, and I have to stay on top of that, and I have to actually sort out what my priorities are, and like I dedicated myself to this, and I want to stay on track for it, and so I should do all of these things as long as they do not jeopardize my ultimate, like the goal that I chose to dedicate myself toward. And it's not because, like, yeah, this client's they're going through a lot and I want to help out. And I will put as much as I can of myself. But at the same time, I have to keep in mind also the direction that I'm going in. And like, I've built something that feeds other people and it puts food on the table for other people. And so I can't, like, it's not just jeopardizing my own goals, it's also I can't just up and leave that. So gonna go ahead and probably just make a little mind dump of all the things to get out of my head, and then go to sleep. And then tomorrow I'm back at it. Hopefully it'll be a better day and I can record a better update. I gotta record videos, I gotta publish them, all this stuff, and it just hasn't been getting done. I got 2 proposals due tomorrow. I got to send invoices. I got to do accounting stuff, not to mention the client work. It's just, yeah, as like this week, what I did just wasn't good enough. Like, I just failed. And that's part of it. So it's it's not a problem. It's just well, anyway, I'm rambling. I'm better off asleep at this point, and tomorrow I'll hopefully push things and set things up for a better week.